Adventures bloom beneath the skies. We craft the world with fearless eyes. Hidden gems and treasures untold. Stories in fabric, magic unfolds.
So as you see here, I'm going to be doing a restoration coming up on this one. And they're German tools. We found magnet fishing. And they came really in handy the other day when Johnny was doing his Jeep bumper. As you can tell, I yet to clean them up. But I will be doing it in a video coming up. See all the dirt coming out of it. And the thing about this one is pretty neat. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Is this one right here that I'm trying to open. It's as I've said, these were magnet fishing finds. It's designed after, I can't do it one-handed. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't. These are designed after military equipment. Like this one is a military tool pretty much. And a lot of them used to use it, and they still use them to this day. They still make this one. I don't know about this one, but they still make this one to this day. The company still in existence. So this is designed after a vintage one, but this is not a vintage one. I want to leave it in clear. But it's pretty cool that we found these, and they already came in handy when Johnny was doing his bumper. These were the perfect size to fit in that small little teeny spot underneath the bumper. So I'll be cleaning these up and put it in a pouch, and these will be going in the Jeep. So, yep. Stay tuned for that restoration. Woo! That's gonna be exciting for sure. Don't want to miss it. And there you'll see the before and the after that I'll be sharing. Stay tuned. Lots and lots and lots coming. So I was able to open it. So I want to show you with it closed, what does it look like? It's just like this. So that's what it's look like. And as I said, it's still not clean. They still need cleaning and restorations. You see all the dirt there and all the dirt that's on my desk. Nuts. Stay tuned for this. This is going to be an exciting double restoration. Look how teeny they are. Amazing. Okay. So we have our tools in here to go and restore and clean them up. Soap, toothbrush, of course, an old one, and water. After I put them in water, I like to soak them with tons of soap. I just did a little mess. And I like to clean the dirt off and get them out of every nook and cranny, if possible. Cleaning up quite well, actually. After I scrub them real good to get all that dirt out, I'll be drying them really well, and then I will make sure that all the dirt is out. And I kind of forgot that this opens up and it has tools in it. I just forgot about it, honestly. Oh, that's a lot of dirt in this part right here. We're actually folded right there. The water's already nasty. But you want to be able to open and close it, you want to make sure you get all that dirt out. You might have to. And then the other one is in the water. And then there's more tools in this side that you're gonna open up. And the reason it's so tough to open right now is because there's a lot of dirt in there. Can you see it? That's all dripping. A lot of dirt. just been compacted in there for who knows how long this has been in the water. And what you want to do is you want to get it all cleaned up. Ew. You want to get it all cleaned up. Change your water very often, of course. And then make sure that you have a towel to dry along as you do the cleaning, because you will need it. As I said, old toothbrush to get all the dirt out of it. These tools we found magnet fishing, and we found them a few months ago, honestly. This one has 2 tools right there. You see that? 2 tools. Pretty nifty, pretty cool. I like that. And these will be the Jeep tools as well. So these are the tools that Johnny used to take his bumper off, his old bumper, and install his new bumper. There was no other tools that would be small enough for it. These came out really in handy, to be honest. Now I'm going to open and close, yep. And make sure you got all the tool with a lot of soap in there to get all that dirt out. After this, as I said, we will be drying this quite well. You have to dry it really well to make sure that's much better. To make sure that it doesn't rust. Okay. Ew. Yuck. Let's put that right there. You don't want it to rust. So you want to make sure that after you dry it well and you put WD-40, of course, not sponsored. And all these pieces right here, they bend and everything. They open and close, they bend. All these parts right here, they bend and they're flexible because this tool closes to be about, right now it's about this big, but then it turns into just this small bit. Get it all really good in there. As I said, these are German tools that we found. And this one right here still needs some cleaning. I don't want to. As long as you take it and you clean it extremely well. Yep, there it is. Right there. Found another spot. Then it will be easier to open and close. Right now, this is still a little hard. Let's get them all rinsed. Ew, yucky. Very yucky. Okay, so, oh, like that opens like that. Okay. So apparently this side also has 2 tools. I did not know that. This also has 2 tools. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't know. Pretty nifty, pretty cool tool. I mean, it's a really cool tool. Like, it's a multi one altogether. It even has a patent number and everything. Now this one, this one right here is German, while this one is a Swiss tool. Yes, you heard me right, Swiss. So this one is German. It even says it right on it, and this one is Swiss. I'm gonna put this one on the side so it kind of dries up, and you're gonna leave it open like this. Put it inside your towel. Make sure you dry the counter or wherever it is you're doing it at, and you want to get every single tool, tap it dab it, dry it up. Now you're gonna leave this one right on the towel so it dries, making sure you do dab. Now look at it. Yep. And after, yeah, pretty cool. Look at that. Woo! It opens quite nicely. Now, change our water again. And here we go for this one. Tons of soap. Scrub. And honestly, I will be leaving them in WD-40. Ooh, look at that color. Yucky. For about 24 hours, to be honest. Or a few hours. You can leave it for a few hours. You can leave it for 24 hours. I think I'm going to leave these ones for 24 hours to take the rest of the rust off. And the color of this will come right back to it. It will be much better. WD-40, not sponsored, takes all that rust out and makes your tool like new again, to be honest. And if it doesn't close and open, it gets it opening and closing again. If you don't have that in your house, make sure you have some bottles. Go get some. They're pretty cheap. Toothbrush, old toothbrush that you're not using no more, that you're about to throw away. It's a great tool to just clean your tools. A lot of the tools that we're able to manage, they're actually reusable. So this is what I do. I clean them up, oil them up, get all the rust out, and we're able to use it once again. Look at that, much nicer. Now, if you're wondering, where do I say and why do I say this is from German, it's a Cobra. It says Cobra right there. And it says Knips. I'm imagining that's the name for the tool in German. I don't speak German, so if I said that wrong, don't come after me. Now, it has the number of it right here. This is a 87 to 100. And then right here, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. Let me dry that up a little bit. Right here, rusty, but it's there. Made in Germany. That is right, made in Germany. Now, we just clean that up. The water's nasty. Clean your hands. You're going to actually go and dry these up. Rub them dry. Get all that water. It's very important you have zero water in there. Tap, tap, as I said. That's pretty dry. And get the second pair and get it extremely dry. This is way better than what it was. Look at that. That's almost like brand spanking new. It has rust still on it. You see that brown? That's all rust. But as I said, now is when we dry a bowl. And yes, we're going to use the same bowl, but you're going to make sure your bowl is pretty. Look at that. Look at that. This part right here don't want to open as good. But the WD-40, honestly, is going to resolve that part right here. So, but look at this side. Open and closes. And what this is this shuts like so. This shuts like so. And it folds in. Same as this one, folds in. Then you have this one, right? But then it transforms like Transformers. Yes, that is right. I said it transforms like Transformers. You ready? Boom, boom, boom. And then, of course, there you go. Boom. Look at the difference. We still got to put it in WD-40. But that is absolutely gorgeous and shiny as well. But as you can tell, we still got to put it in WD-40. So, and you can go either or. These are used by the Army, by the Marines, and they're still used to this day. Now, this one is still being made till this day. So but this one comes from a design vintage tools, and but I looked and this one is still being made to this day. Now I don't know if it's the same quality or not. I will have to search that up, but it's pretty cool. This one, I don't know much about it. I know it's made in Germany, so I have to do a bit more research on it, but it's pretty cool. And oh, by the way, look, ready? You can adjust along the way. You see the grooves right there? All right, we're pretty dry. Time to put it in WD-40. That's right. All right, we have moved to the outside of the house because we're going to be using, this is just like WD-40, but I'm not going to show you the brand. But we're going to actually spray this, and they can't be out inside. You have to be in an area where it's actually very, very, very ventilated. And we're going to spray. Try not to get it on ourselves. It's kind of running out. What you want is to kind of cover them up extremely well. And basically, this is a multi-use lubricant one. And then we already dried our brush. We use the same brush and get it into every nook and cranny. As I said, every nook and cranny. Open, close. Make sure you get it on the under part. Play with it back and forth. Oh, much better. Much better. This is like food for your tool, if you think about it. And you're gonna scrub your tool with it. Back and forth, back and forth. You're loosening, if there's anything else in there that's bugging it, that's what you're doing. You loosen it up. Now we're gonna open, if I can open, the section that the other tool that is in here. Get it open. And get it in there. Pretty good. Okay. And what we want to do, oh, right here, like this, is separate the ones that are like this. And lube it one more time. And open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. You find some rusted tools, you can do this with your rusted tools. It's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of work, but trust me, it's totally worth it. Open the other side. Look at that. This side was already good. Like, I didn't have to work for that side. It's just the other side. So, yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, right there. Better. Better. Yes, that's what you want to see. And just like that. Now, this side right here, it's being a pain in the butt. And that's okay. Oop, we lost a piece of glove. I try to put gloves on so I wouldn't smell like the stuff we're spraying on here. And you can leave this on there, come back, and play with them. Now with this one, again, we're going to scrub, and we're going to concentrate on the area where the rust is. Now you're gonna leave it, put it somewhere out of the way, kind of like, don't, you know, just set it and forget is what I like to say, but in reality you're not really forgetting about it, you're just setting it aside to come back later. I just put some on all sides, and this tool is looking already pretty good to me. It closes, it opens, which is what you want. Leave it on here, come back the next day or come back later, play with it some more, and it will all be fully loose. This part right here, which is actually having a little bit of a hard time, will be looser, and I'll show you the before and the after. But that's it. Alright, so this is the pictures of the before and the after the cleaning. It is now usable. It's now in a bag and is able to be put in the Jeep. It's already in the Jeep, by the way. This is why I love finding tools. You can fix them up and restore them.
Workshop.